Are you ready to keep learning together with me and John today? Let's get started.
I feel very tired because I'm on my period.
Thank you for telling me how you feel, Ari. Periods can really make you feel tired and uncomfortable. Sometimes a warm drink or a little rest can help. Would you like to talk more about how you manage when you feel tired like this? Or do you want to pick a different topic for our chat today? For example, we could talk about 1. Ways to take care of yourself when you feel tired. 2. How to express your feelings at work or with family when you don't feel well. 3. Something fun to help distract you, like shopping or your favorite food. Which sounds best for you today? Or is there something else on your mind?
How do you manage when you feel tired and anxiety?
That's a really good question, Ari. Everyone feels tired and anxious sometimes, even people who look strong or confident. For me, when I feel tired and anxious, I try to do a few simple things. I take slow, deep breaths. Breathing slowly helps me calm down. If possible, I go for a short walk outside. Fresh air and a small change of place help my mind relax. I drink something warm, like tea or coffee. The routine makes my body feel safe and cared for. I write a small list of things I want to do, just 2 or 3 important things. If I finish just one, I feel a little better. Sometimes I just stop.
By the way, how do you say tameiki in English?
Great question, Ari. Tame C in English is sigh. For example, you can say, I let out a sigh. She sighed because she was tired. Would you like to practice some sentences using sigh? Or do you have more questions about feelings or expressions in English?
I sighed often before I knew it, without knowing it.
That's a very natural feeling, Ari. You want to say that you sighed many times and didn't even notice it. Here's a natural way to express that in English. I often sighed without realizing it. Or you can say, I found myself sighing a lot without noticing. If you want, we can practice this phrase with a situation, like at work or at home. Which would you prefer? Or do you want to try saying the sentence again in your own way?
During working, one of my coworkers told me you sign a lot and you need to I don't know how to say su, cookie or su in English.
That's a great start, Ari. Here's a natural way you can finish your sentence in English. During work, one of my coworkers told me, you sigh a lot and you need to relax more. Or, you sigh a lot and you need to take a break. You can also use,
how do you say su in English?
just to be clear, Ari, do you mean su, like she wosh you, to breathe in? Or a different meaning of su? If you mean she wosh you, to breathe in English we say inhale or simply breathe in. For example,
So when people sign a lot, other people said you are losing happiness, so you need to breathe, like get it back to your body, into your body. Do you know what I mean?
sigh a lot, it is like you are letting your happiness leave your body. To feel better, you should breathe in, as if you are taking happiness back into your body. In English, you can say, people say that when you sigh a lot, you lose your happiness, so you should try to breathe in to bring the good feeling back. Or simply, when you sigh, some people think you lose your happy energy. If you breathe deeply, you can get it back. Do you want to practice using this idea in a conversation? Or is there another expression or feeling you want to talk about today?
And so in the future, when I see my coworkers signing a lot, I'm gonna tell him, please breathe in and take the happiness back into your body.
That's a wonderful idea, Ari. Your sentence is very clear and friendly. Here's a simple and natural way to say it at work. When I see my coworker sighing a lot, I'll say, please breathe in and bring happiness back into your body. It sounds caring and supportive. If you want it a little softer, you can say, hey, take a deep breath and bring some happiness back. You'll feel better. Would you like to practice a short conversation where you encourage your coworker? Or do you have another situation or workplace phrase you want to try today?
When you feel stressed, what would you do for yourself?
Good question, Ari. When I feel stressed, I try to take care of myself in small, helpful ways. For example, I step away from my desk and walk around for a few minutes. I listen to music that makes me feel calm. I talk to a friend or family member, even for a short chat, to feel less alone. Sometimes I write in a notebook about what is making me stressed. This helps me understand my feelings better. I take deep breaths and remind myself that stress will pass. How about you, Ari? Is there something special you do for yourself when you feel stress? Maybe after a busy day at work or with your family?
I feel stressed when I am not able to make time to study English enough.
Thank you for sharing that, Ari. It's very common to feel stressed when you can't find enough time for something important, like studying English. You are working hard at your job, taking care of your family, and doing so many things every day. It's natural to feel frustrated. If you want, you can try to make studying feel easier by studying for just 5 or 10 minutes when you have a short break, listening to English songs or podcasts when you are doing chores, writing one new English word every day and using it in a short sentence. Even small steps are good progress. Would you like to talk about some easy ways to practice English, or do you want to?
So I think we don't need to be perfection, right?
That's right, Ari. We don't need to be perfect. Making mistakes is a normal and important part of learning. Even native English speakers make mistakes sometimes, and that's okay. What matters most is trying your best and enjoying the process. Every little step can help you improve. It's better to learn slowly and keep going than to try to be perfect and feel stressed.
I want to learn the word perfection, So let me know the phrase or a sentence using the word perfection.
Of course, Ari. Here are some simple sentences using the word perfection. Nobody is perfection. But for natural English, we usually say, nobody is perfect. She tries to reach perfection in everything she does. Perfection is not important. Doing your best is important. Some people work very hard for perfection, which
I don't understand the difference between perfect and perfection.
Great question, Ari. Let me explain. Perfect is an adjective. We use it to describe something or someone. For example, this cake is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Perfection is a noun. It is the idea or state of being perfect. For example, she wants perfection in her work. She wants her work to be perfect. Perfection is hard to reach, so perfect describes a person or thing. Perfection is the idea or goal. Does this help? Would you like to try making sentences with...
So is this incorrect sentence that she is perfection?
That's a good question, Ari. In English, we don't usually say, she is perfection. Most of the time, we say, she is perfect. She is perfect means she is very good or has no mistakes. She is perfection. Can be used in poems or songs to say that someone is the idea of perfect, but it's not common in daily conversation. So for normal English, she is perfect is the correct and natural sentence.
How about she want to be perfection?
Great question, Ari. In English, we don't say, she wants to be perfection. The natural way is, she wants to be perfect. Or, she wants perfection in her life work. Here, wants perfection means she wants...
Now I understand.
That's great to hear, Ari. You did a fantastic job asking questions and practicing new words today. Remember, learning a language is about progress, not perfection. Thank you for sharing your feelings and thoughts with me. Our conversation was interesting and warm. If you have any questions or want to practice more, just let me know. Do you have any questions before we finish for today?